listen, we both met this guy.
We
All
did.
he does is he is Mario.
Yeah.
That's
You know how when you meet a famous person, you're like, I don't know. How cool are they going to be? How cool should I be? Like, I'm going to fuck it up. He was literally like, all right, we're going to do 3 pictures, and we're each going to do the pose. And I was like,
Wow.
okay,
He's
yeah,
really into
sure.
it. Well, that's his legacy.
No, that's the
clearly.
one thing he does, and he loves doing
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Well, good for him.
He
Maybe
is
they
Mr.
modeled it
Mario.
around him. Who knows?
I mean,
No,
I know
in
they
the,
didn't.
In the later years, they definitely have
Played into it.
yeah.
yeah.
I was gonna say, was he like a 20-year-old that they modeled?
No,
like,
he was
modeled
actually rather old when they
Yeah.
hired him to play Mario. He was like
Oh.
late. He was like about to quit acting, and then he and then
Probably.
and then
I
he
don't know.
and then he got the role as Mario.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Yeah,
Well, good for him.
yeah, and good for us. Welcome to Almost Fancy, a Thunder and Lightning podcast. I'm Thunder,
I'm Lightning.
and as you've certainly already heard, that was our guest Eric.
Hello.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
For those of you who don't know, Eric is the pianist for Set the Nation. For those of you who don't know what Set the Nation is, it's the band I'm in.
Yeah,
Google that ish.
Google it. Oh, you can swear
Or you
if
could
want.
Facebook it.
Thank
Oh
fucking
yeah,
God.
yeah. You wanna tell the crowd about yourself?
I am,
Anything about
I
you,
will,
Eric?
Yes. So I am Eric. You heard it here first. I also have a YouTube channel at Duke Dono. All of my social media is actually at Duke Dono. Excuse me. That's my alien cyborg that crash landed here.
You're the first person to plug something. I will definitely.
Really?
I mean, you're allowed
yeah.
to.
Oh yeah,
Anybody
yeah.
Can
I
plug
will.
whatever they
I
want.
will put that. I will put that on the screen.
Well,
for
here's
people.
to many more. Yeah, please do. Please do.
And Eric, I need you to be a little bit boisterous.
Boisterous.
Talk into the microphone.
Into the microphone.
Beautiful, just like that. Talk just like that
right in there.
for the next hour.
Oh, I can see myself on the screen.
Exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
here we go.
We should all be around the same size. I just turned them up a bunch over here.
Okay.
I hope that doesn't screw anything up.
We're getting intimate.
But hopefully we'll be able to hear the guest.
I'm not gonna. Oh, I meant to tell you the goal is an hour roughly.
Okay.
Sounds.
Sounds good to me.
I really want to not have to edit this much because I have to do it today with you guys here. So, or
Well-
with at least one of you here.
I would love to stay in this air conditioning as long as possible. So
Okay. Cool.
All
All
right.
right. I'm going to briefly explain the rules for the audience. But if you have any questions, feel free.
All right. All right.
So, 2 teams, Thunder and Lightning versus Eric, and we each have 3 topics from pop culture. Yeah, from pop culture that we think the other team doesn't know anything about, and we're gonna ask them. And the way it works is we ask you, and we're not gonna say shit, and you're gonna sit there and tell us what you know about this thing, or you're gonna bullshit an answer and make it like super creative or whatever, as creative as you can.
And we're going to take turns doing that.
Yes.
So
and
either you give us one topic, we answer it, then we give you one, or vice versa, whatever.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then we're gonna award each other, and then we're gonna award each other points. And the way points works is if we nail it, if we literally nail it, like we do know what it is and we tell you all about it, that's 2 points. That's the only way you can get 2 points.
Okay.
Other than that, but for creativity, for like us bullshitting a new thing and being creative, the max we can get is 1.5 points.
Okay. So if you don't know it, you gotta wing it and pretend you do.
Yeah.
Right. And
Gotcha.
you award us points based on how convincing we are about this thing we're making up in the moment.
Okay.
Right.
And you can award us anything from 0.5 point to 1.5 points
Or
for
0.
BS.
You could
Okay.
order. You could
So-
Or you
award
could give us 0.
Yeah.
You can give
Points
us
for
nothing.
effort, even though it's
Exactly.
complete
Yeah.
bullshit.
Right.
Okay.
You just can't get perfect because you didn't know it.
Right. So if we
Excellent.
if we
What's my score on that?
wait, what happened?
You just burped right
Oh,
into the mic.
oh.
You're not the first person, by
Wow.
the way.
Why am I like this? Okay. Here we go.
he didn't back away or anything. Just right into it.
Oh.
We'll clean that one before we're done. Oh, he's cleaning it. All
Oh,
right.
the mic. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
clean the mic. I thought you meant in editing.
I'm,
No,
was
no,
like,
no.
I'm
so
not gonna
sorry.
edit that
I'm
shit.
so sorry.
I ain't
Okay.
editing shit, dog. All right, who would you like to go first?
Yeah, do you want to ask us a question? You want us to ask you a question first?
Ooh.
Yeah, the guest
You
gets
can
to
ask
pick.
me first.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So.
Oh, God, here we go.
So Chris.
Yes.
Which order should I go in?
You assume I remember the questions.
Do you trust
I
my
think-
judgment?
Sure. Let's do an exciting one first. I feel like we have two exciting ones and one we just kind of threw on there.
Yes, I can. I'm
So I
seeing
gotta-
that now.
I gotta sell it.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless. All right, here we go.
All right. Eric, tell us everything you know about Sword Art Online.
Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny that you say that because I actually took a class on that in college.
Okay.
Every
Believe it or
guest
not-
goes right into it, and I love it. Keep going.
Believe it or not, I did. And so it was actually one of my favorite courses senior year. I could see your face. You're like, what the fuck? No. And so I think I had it like Wednesday, Friday. I'd go and we started with like the blueprint of the swords, you know. It was on Paint, you know, that software that comes with computers.
Microsoft Paint.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was like the star of the show.
Tell us
that
everything
entire
you know about
semester.
Microsoft Paint. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, that was the tool for the sword art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, we'd bust out the protractors and the rulers, and we'd make swords, man. And
I get a question.
sure.
Are real swords or like plastic swords or just art? Just sword art?
Well, it started as a simple illustration, but then we were like kind of dabbling with 3D printing and the whole
That's
concept
cool.
of that. Yeah. So it's like you could make those cute little like Zelda keyblades. You could make a pirate sword.
if you 3D print a sword, I think you get put on a list, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, not if it's a school though. He's learning.
Yeah,
no,
he's
yeah,
learning.
no, I know.
I just headbutted the microphone for those who are listening.
Are you okay? The mic's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excellent. Yeah. Because
We're just
I'm-
talking about him singing in the band. Eric, you got to get a little better at that.
I know.
You
All
can't.
right. This
you
is
can't
the
headbutt
test
the
run.
microphone.
This is the test run. I get really into it. But yeah, and I'm also just so passionate about sword painting and sword art. But yeah, it was one of my favorite courses. I got an A.
I was gonna ask. Good.
I designed numerous swords of all shapes, sizes, colors, you name it.
What was your favorite?
My favorite sword? My favorite sword was a classic sword. It was like the sword in the stone bullshit. It had the
So a
like-
short sword.
yeah,
just a
yeah.
classic
like
short
an
sword?
old
Okay.
Renaissance-y kind of thing where it went out like that, triangle. It had a purple handle because I wanted to spice things up.
Okay.
Okay.
You know?
Well,
Yeah.
Like dyed marble or something like that. How do you make the handle? Or did you just paint it? You just painted purple.
Well, this was like the blueprint on
Oh,
Microsoft
okay.
Paint
Oh, I got
for
you.
my
Okay.
sword art.
Before
Yeah.
the 3D printing aspect.
Yeah, you could 3D print it. You could hire like a blacksmith or whatever from RuneScape, something like that. But this was the blueprint. This was the idea. Purple marble is a great idea. Wow, I might have to like run with that.
You shouldn't make a sword handle out of marble. I'm just throwing that out there. But you can have
Alright,
stuff
alright.
made out of marble.
Well,
that's
I could
purple.
hang it on the wall and then like use it on a rainy day or something, in case of emergency.
Well, that's a cool looking sword. Yeah, you'll never guess what the handle is.
Purple marble.
Man. Okay, is that Sword Art Online?
That is Sword Art Online.
All right,
right.
Eric. First of all, I have to ask you a question. First of all,
Thank
was
you.
that was
Thank
fantastic.
You, thank you.
Did you watch an episode before you came on here?
I did not.
Of our
Okay,
podcast?
because
I'm exposed.
Oh.
every guest, I'm exposed. Every guest does the same thing, and it's beautiful. I love it. They don't admit that they have no clue what they're talking about. They
Yeah,
just
fucking you and I get up to the mic. We're like, oh, I don't know, man. How do you want to do this? And Eric's just like, here we
I have
go.
an immense amount of knowledge on sword art.
they all
Excuse me.
jump right into it, like just straight BS. And I'm glad that's how it was intended to be done.
Go big or
Yeah,
go home,
yeah.
baby.
Oh, that was
where's-
beautiful, Eric.
So first of all, points. So where's your head at on points, Chris?
1 or 1.5. That was really good.
For those of you listening, I don't know what sword art
Oh,
is.
yeah, yeah,
If you
yeah.
couldn't figure that out.
Well, that'll be apparent when I tell you what it actually is.
Oh gosh.
Where are you at? What are you thinking?
I think 1.5 just for the like.
Jumping right into it.
Yeah.
That's the thing for future guests who might be listening to this episode. Jumping into it goes a long way with me
Yeah,
and Anthony.
because, like,
it makes
I
it
feel
very
like-
believable.
I feel like that was a solid point, but I'm gonna give you a 1.5 because of your energy that you brought to our podcast.
Love that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Take
So
note.
Sword Art Online is an anime.
Oh.
It's an anime where it's an MMO that they're playing, and then they're like in beta mode, right? Which is like before it's released. And then once it's released and everyone goes back into the game, they're trapped there. And if they die in the game, they die in real life.
Oh, okay.
that
Wait, that
is-
reminds me of Code Lyoko.
Okay.
Sure.
I
You
did
remember
watch.
that?
I did watch Code Lyoko. I don't really remember it. They weren't in a video game, were they?
I thought they were some sort of like alternate dimension. And
Yeah,
if they die
yeah.
there, they get trapped.
No, maybe they were in a video game. No, but that was the show where they were in 2D, and then in the video game they were in 3D.
Right.
Yeah,
All
that
right, well,
was,
sorry to derail you.
that
but,
shit was cool. No, that's
No,
fine.
it's part of the game.
Yeah, I mean that's Sword Art Online.
So it wasn't
I've
part of my
only-
art major.
Chris wanted me to say that I've only ever seen season 1 of Sword Art Online. Season 2, I hear, is pretty bad. But
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
that's
okay.
the basic gist of Sword Art Online.
All right.
Good start.
Yeah,
I love that. Oh, so is it my turn?
it's
It
now?
your
is
turn,
your
yes.
turn.
Okay, where's my phone? Let's see.
Oh, don't let me see.
I'm pulling out the list. Yeah, no peeking.
I'll,
In
tr-
an
I'll try.
attempt to,
I'll
in
look
an-
over here,
in
I
an-
guess.
In an attempt to have you not see, he faced it right towards me. I was like, ah.
Oh God, I'm new.
I'm looking at Charles. I'm
I'm
looking
new.
at Charles.
All right, I have my
And he's
first
looking at
one.
me.
We're
All right.
diving right in.
All right.
I'm hoping I'm going to be pleasantly surprised. But tell me everything you know about the hit television show RuPaul's Drag Race.
Okay, well, no, I'll take it. You shouldn't have told us it was a TV show.
Okay,
Give
well,
us
I
as
would've-
little
come on.
info as possible.
Yeah, for future, just the name of it is fine. I knew it was a TV show, but
too.
All right, all right.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm new.
I mean, I don't know too much.
I don't know too much either.
So,
You guys are
Ru-
supposed to be selling it.
RuPaul's Drag Race. Well, we're gonna tell you the truth,
Okay, okay.
just as much as the truth as we can. RuPaul's Drag Race is a show about drag queens, and I can only imagine it's like a runway style show. And I can only imagine it's a competition based show.
all right.
RuPaul himself is a pretty famous drag queen, from my understanding. Take it away, Anthony.
Oh fuck! You said everything that I know. It's a reality show. I can only assume it's starring RuPaul,
All right.
who, as Chris said, is a drag queen.
All right.
Okay. I know that this show used to be very popular. I think this is true. I think it was canceled for a bit, but it's back. I'm not sure if it's back right now, but I'm pretty sure that it was canceled and then came back.
All right. Let me ask you, what is the premise of this show?
Yeah. So it's what's the reality show hosted by oh my god, now I forget her name. Tyra Banks.
Oh, America's Next Top Model.
Yeah. So I believe that RuPaul's Drag Race is that show except for drag queens, where it's like we're gonna pick like which one of you goes on to be like American Idol. Like we're gonna pick which one of you is gonna be a professional drag queen.
Gotcha. All right.
That checks out to me, but in the styling of a runway show is how I'm gonna say that. What you just said.
What do you mean a runway
Yeah,
show?
what do you mean? A runway show.
You know, they got the classy look. They got maybe like the swimsuit look. I don't know.
Oh, okay. You're
you know.
saying rather than episode to episode being like, get these 5 watermelons into this bucket. It's
Right.
it's like less typical reality show stuff, and it's more like down to drag
Yeah, it's like
queen
model
business.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
yeah.
show us
okay.
you got it. Show us
All
you
right,
can be
all right.
it.
I'm glad you had him elaborate because that
Good.
that makes sense to me now.
Is that your 2 cents on RuPaul's Drag Race?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's as much as we're
All right.
gonna be able to say.
Well-
So first of all, points.
I smell up
Okay.
half.
No, honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yay, that's what he wanted to
Woo!
be.
By your-
That is what he wanted to
By
be.
your knowledge of RuPaul's Drag Race, I might have to give you a 1.5.
Are you
No.
sure? Because we.
Am I being too generous with
Well,
that?
I mean,
Yeah, maybe.
you might be a little bit too
Okay, well-
generous.
It is a reality show. RuPaul is the host. I mean, it is his show. It is just like America's Next Top Model,
Wow.
fused with Project Runway.
Oh, okay. Then maybe we do deserve a 1.5.
Yeah, no, literally. The show is a fusion of like America's Next Top Model and Project Runway, where
wow,
they have
that's literally what I was thinking of in my
yeah,
head.
they
too.
get a challenge like, oh, this week you have to do, I don't know, like a swimsuit look, and they have to
Yeah.
they get fabric and they have to make it, and they walk the runway to show it off.
Okay. Cool. That's literally what I was thinking. Cool.
It was never canceled, but
Oh, okay.
it was on a like more unknown network.
So it's not on anymore.
No, it is. It's actually the
oh.
most popular it's ever been. Now it's on VH1.
Oh, so it's like still. It was literally never
Oh,
canceled.
yeah,
Like it's still going.
No, it's never been canceled. If
Oh, okay.
anything, the budget has been like quadrupled. And
Oh, interesting.
it's super popular.
Weird.
now.
I never hear anything about it anymore.
Mm.
I feel like back
Interesting.
in
Yeah,
the day, I
I-
heard about it a lot.
Me too.
Maybe because it was more new and kind of wacky.
Yeah, now that I'm maybe like it's 2019, drag queens aren't
It's way more
weird
mainstream
now.
it's
Yeah,
way more
yeah.
mainstream now. That's why I wanted to ask. But yeah, pleasantly surprised by your
Cool.
knowledge.
All right, yeah.
You get a
I could see
1.5.
us getting a 1.5
Yeah.
for that. Yeah, thank you, Eric.
At first, I was like, "Oh God, here we go." But
When you said a runway show, in my head I was like, does he mean Project Runway? But I didn't say that out loud because I didn't want you to be like, yeah, like that, and to have that not be what you
Oh.
meant.
No,
you know
that
what
is
I mean?
exactly what I meant the
Yeah.
whole time. Here's the thing.
All right, cool.
Oddly enough, I mentioned Project Runway in our last episode, so I didn't want to say it again.
Oh, okay.
it's Chris's favorite show, low key.
All
So
right.
That's what people are going to think now. Tell us
No,
everything you know about Fuller House. Oh, it's like Project Runway, right?
No, it's not. All right.
Free Aunt Becky.
All right. Free Aunt Beck. Oh yeah, I heard about that. All right, tied game. I love a tied game. Excuse me.
Oh, God.
What?
But it looked like you both were about to burp at the same time.
All right, Eric. Tell Chris and I everything you know about Stratego.
Stratego. I went to high school with him.
Oh no.
No, I really did. I really did. We had biology together.
Okay.
Teacher was a crazy bitch. But anyway, Stratego.
Wait, hold on.
Sorry,
No, you
sorry.
got to be able to say it right.
No, but
Stratego.
well, Stratego. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. When you're close with him, his nickname is ST.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, he's a cool guy. I mean, like we didn't really vibe at first, but I got closer to him. You know what I mean? He's chill, Stratego.
I'm going to help you out here. I got a few questions.
Sure, of course.
Okay, what's Stratego into? What's his
Yeah,
deal?
what are his proclivities?
Okay, well, I met him in music tech.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's a bass player, but he was dabbling in GarageBand.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
With somebody with the name Stratego, they had to have like artsy parents, right? They had to, like,
but he's one of those kids where like he seems like a dick when you don't know him, but once you get to know him, he's actually pretty cool. He smokes mad weed. Like he's just he's laid back. I feel like he's like token bass player.
okay.
you said you had
What-
some questions.
You had a
I
couple
know.
questions.
I still got more. What's his last name? Do you not know? You could not know.
His last name's gonna bring this one to a 1.5.
Well, here's the thing. Like I don't know. I mean, I know him as ST.
Oh, I see. No, I get that.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel me? Like I don't know. All my friends have nicknames. He's ST.
What does he look like? Like
He's tall. He's lanky. He's got
Okay.
slick back hair. He loves the color purple.
ethnicity? I'm curious to know if Stratego's a family name. I need to know.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not really great at guessing those, but I would guess that he's Latino.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Ooh, I just punched the mic with my face again.
We
I'm
need to
sensing
get
a
you
pattern
like
here.
a hard hat or something.
I know, I need a hockey mask. But yeah, ST was my boy. I mean, I hope he's doing
So
well.
you keep using past tense. Do you not talk to him anymore?
No, not really. It was a high school thing. I moved up here. Like,
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I feel that.
yeah, I have no idea what he's doing. When I go home, maybe I'll see him like lurking around Cumberland Farms or something. I hope he's doing
Stratego
well.
sounds like he'd be hanging at Cumberland Farms.
Yeah, just like with a
Stratego sounds like he's probably assistant managing the Cumberland Farms.
yeah, chill zone and a cigarette. Like, come on.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, ST. He was a good guy.
Awesome.
Um,
Do you have anything more to say about your high school best friend, Stratego?
I hope he's doing well.
I hope he's doing well too.
Me too.
While you were talking about Stratego, you might have noticed that I picked up the notebook and I wrote something down. I was writing down 1.5 because
Okay.
because I was that confident that I was gonna love the rest of what you had to say.
Awesome.
That's how many points you get. Chris, take
Yes.
it away.
Wow.
Who is Stratego?
Tell me about.
I really wanted, first of all, I
Stratego.
really wanted his last name to be San Diego. I don't know why.
I know you
Okay.
put me on blast and you're like, "Oh, this is gonna be good." I was like, "Oh shit."
So Stratego is a board game.
Oh. All
Your
right.
good friend board game. So the way Stratego works is it's capture the flag.
Oh.
It's a
okay.
2-player game. You have armies and bombs, and your armies are like 9-1. You have a ton of 9s, and you have 1-1, 1-2, 2 3s, all the way up. And an 8 can beat a 9. one can beat everything.
Like solitaire?
Essentially, like chess. I like to think of it as chess.
Okay.
Kind of. And the goal is for you to capture the other person's flag. You can't tell what you're fighting until you hit it. So you don't know where the flag is. You don't know what's coming up on you.
That sounds fun.
I love Stratego. I was playing it today. That's what made me think of it.
As you were describing Stratego, I made a little sound because I realized that I was also learning what Stratego was. Because I don't know what that shit is.
It's a fun game. I
No,
love Stratego.
I'm sure. I'm sure. I've been more into board games lately than I ever been.
Well, let's play
You
Stratego
can't go wrong
sometime.
with board games. Yeah,
No.
let's break it out. Let's play.
Well, as I said, it's two people, so I guess one of us will sit on the mic while the other two
All
play.
right,
Oh, it's only a 2-person game.
It's only a two-person game.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Usually board games I mean, I guess it is old. I was going to say usually board games go out of their way to be like as many players as we can.
I
Right,
mean, you
especially
could get
today.
bananas with it and set up like 2 boards and have a 4-person game, I guess.
That sounds
it's
like
not
it'd be
really-
really
So it's
cool.
like Battleship, kind of.
Actually, it's like a mix of Battleship and chess.
Okay.
Is the way
I
I'd
like
look
that.
at it.
I'd play it.
It's really fun. I really enjoy Stratego. It's easy to. It's unlike chess. It's easy to understand. Like you don't have to sit and
Yeah.
learn every rule. And it's just a strategy game.
Now
Cool.
I kind of wish my high school bass player stoner friend was real. He seems like a good guy.
Yo, if you said a last name, I was gonna say on air. To anybody who's named Stratego blank, we're very sorry.
This is dedicated to you.
Yeah. Why is your name Stratego?
This is a Thunder and Lightning public service announcement. Don't name your children after board games.
True.
Oh my god.
This is my daughter, Dungeons and Dragons.
in,
All right.
in my son Ouija board.
It's. I was not expecting that. It's our turn or your turn or however.
Okay.
Let's
see.
say that.
All right.
we were. Here's the thing. Funny enough, I was looking at the phone because I'm a human and my eyes went to the light. I
Yeah.
couldn't make a word out. He was so quick. He just pulled it to his chest. That was
You
funny.
never know. I don't know if you guys have like crazy contact lenses of the future or something. Okay, so I'm going to need you both to tell me everything you know about Friday the 13th.
Oh, well,
Okay.
come on, Eric.
Thank you for, by the way, thank you for following the unspoken rule of saying the phrase "Tell
Yes.
me everything you know about." Because
Yes.
Catherine
No.
didn't do that.
No, she
Yikes.
really didn't. Okay, well, Eric, let me destroy you. I can only imagine you mean the movie.
Sorry.
Oh, what
tapping-
happened?
No, I was tapping on the mic.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to be able to edit that out. I'm sorry that I did it.
Well,
Plug your ears.
thanks for give him a warning. Give him a 10-second heads up. Anthony's
not
going to
gonna-
tap it. Okay.
not going to.
Well, I assume you mean the movie series Friday the 13th. You don't have to tell me. We'll get into it.
Mhm.
Friday the 13th, the first one, because you didn't specify the entire series, is about a group of kids who go to a
Camp Crystal Lake.
Camp Crystal Lake. Thank you.
Street
and-
shout out.
And are getting killed left and right. They all assume it's the kid who drowned there years ago, Jason. Plot twist, spoiler alert. It's his
spoiler
mom,
alert.
we find out at the end. And then he takes over in the second one. The series has gone on way too long and has been redone by a few different people. I believe Rob Zombie's taken over the Friday the 13th series. If you were talking about the simple day and the bad luck connected to Friday the 13th, it's just simply, in American culture, a unlucky day.
All right.
But something that I learned that I guess people don't know. I mean, I didn't know it. He doesn't actually use the hockey mask in the first movie.
He's kind of not in the first movie
Right.
until the end.
Right. But the hockey mask wasn't until like movie like
Oh
3
yeah,
or 4 or something.
yeah. No,
right?
no. He had a bag over his face in two.
Yeah, yeah. There's a Friday the 13th. I've never seen Friday the 13th. I've played the Friday the 13th video game. If you want me to talk about that.
I mean,
Be my
he
guest.
didn't specify, so we can talk about everything.
Okay,
All of the above.
the Friday the 13th video game for the PS4 is an isometric multiplayer game where one player is Jason Voorhees and the rest of the players, I think there's 6 of them, are campers. And-
Isometric.
yeah,
He's got
meaning
the terminology.
isometric basically means like 1v6, not like 6v6
Gotcha.
or 2v2.
Okay.
So the person playing as Jason is so overpowered they can teleport, they can like see people through walls and stuff like that, and their objective is just kill everybody. But the campers have 2 objectives. They can either escape, which is done multiple ways. You can either get away through calling the police, finding a boat and swimming away and stuff like that. Or you can kill Jason. Killing Jason is like incredibly difficult and like almost super impossible, and happens like maybe 1 every 1,000 matches. That's Friday the 13th, baby.
All right.
Do you have any questions for us, or
You know,
Was
I
that
was
good?
trying to think of questions, but no. What? Okay, here's my question. What are the max points again?
2.
So if we tell the
we-
truth, 2 is the maximum.
Okay. I mean, I'm on the fence about one little thing.
Okay.
Do you do like 0.25 and stuff like that?
Well, nothing past 2.
No, but like.
No,
1
we
point-
just do like 1.5 or
Or 2.
you know what I mean?
So
Okay,
like
you
half
know what?
a
I'll be
point.
generous. I'll give you the 2 because you pretty much like blew it out of the fucking water.
Okay.
Thank
Mic
you.
drop. I was referring to the franchise itself.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Movies,
so we-
video
yeah.
game, Unlucky Day. I'm obsessed with the video game, so like great job on that. It's
Oh, you actually play that
that's
game?
literally all I play. I played
Dude,
every
you're the
single day.
only hey, you're the only person I know who plays that game other than me.
I probably played with you and didn't even know.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what? We could do it on the channel
I
when
mean,
you want to come on.
If
Well, actually, it's funny because I caught the flu last fall and suddenly became a Twitch star from it because all I did all day for 2 weeks was stream myself playing Friday the 13th.
cool.
And I was getting people. I feel like it's kind of like a weird, I don't know the word, but niche game. So like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised at how many people were watching me for having like 2 followers on
Right.
Twitch.
Yeah.
No, it's a good game, just not a lot of people are playing it.
Exactly. So I think that was why.
Maybe
but
we'll do it on the channel and have you
I'm
guess.
so
Yeah,
down.
we
I
could
would
do that.
love that. Because honestly,
Probably.
I play as Jason, and you're all going down.
Ooh, you heard it here.
I was not
Stay
expecting
tuned.
you to know so much about the movie franchise.
Dude.
Great job.
I'm a nerd. I know.
Well, they're
Movies
classics.
and games are what I know.
I'm a horror nerd. I have been since like 5th grade. Great job. Yes.
Thank you.
Spoiler. It was Pamela Voorhees is the killer in the first one. He doesn't get the mask until part 3.
Yeah.
It has been overdone. The only thing I was on the fence about is Rob Zombie has nothing to do with the franchise. That's
Rob
Halloween.
Zombie redid Halloween.
Oh!
I didn't call you out on that because I assumed that you heard something that I didn't.
No. I was thinking Halloween.
He did do,
He redid Halloween.
He did 2 in the Halloween franchise, which is my other favorite horror franchise. But there's a lot of 80s nostalgia right now. I don't know if you saw the new American Horror Story season is completely inspired by Jason and Friday the 13th.
Oh, cool.
It's called 1984, which is the same year that the latest Stranger Things took place
Yep.
in.
Yeah.
It
So
took
this is
place in
huge right now.
85
I thought it was
this
84.
season. No, say it quick. It's our one and only chance.
No, I'm good. I'm
Okay.
saving
Oh,
it
we'll
for a
save it.
rainy
We'll
day.
save it. All right.
Okay.
We got a franchise. We got to talk to a couple of franchises. We have some ideas in the works.
All right. Well, I can't wait to hear about it. But yeah, so there's a lot of 80s nostalgia right now, and that's one of my favorite summery horror franchises. So I
Yeah.
wanted to bring it up.
You and I have never talked about that. I also love horror movies, like classic horror movies.
I did not know that. How did I not know that?
neither of us have ever talked about that.
Aw, bonding moment.
Yeah, right. Not even at practice or like.
I know, right? All right.
Here.
Well, we'll have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should like do a big, massive horror movie night one day.
I'd do that.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Perfect
Have you
for
seen
summer.
Have you seen Brightburn?
Oh,
I have.
you
Dude.
did? You saw Brightburn?
I did. Of
What'd
course, I
you
saw
think?
Brightburn. I really enjoyed it.
It was
It
really
was
good,
so
right?
good.
I know, and I don't care about the whole like, oh, it's the Superman gone bad thing. Like,
Well, I thought that's what made it interesting. I really liked that.
yeah, because
that
I
angle.
honestly like I hadn't heard that was a thing prior to seeing Brightburn.
Oh yeah,
and that's something I would have loved to see.
no, I mean the story you watched, Brightburn, is literally the Superman story. Anthony, can you see if that red one's plugged in all the way? Here, test. There we go. There we go. They're both going. That was
Sorry about
weird.
that.
Sorry. That might be the whole episode. I don't think it's gonna bother anything though.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
We'll find out.
We might have to do a part 2.
We already have to with Ben.
Oh, really?
Ben was on the show, but his episode got ruined. It was way back in the day before we had our new setup.
Yeah.
Aw.
It was one of the season 0 episodes.
Yeah.
The lost tapes. But yeah,
Um,
Brightburn was awesome.
Yeah.
It was a really good. Yeah, it was the Superman story, but
Yeah.
I think
I
it was a
also-
fun movie.
I respected how short it was. Like they literally
Oh, I know.
did everything they needed to do, and then credits. you
Moved
know what I
on.
mean?
Yeah, keep it simple. I like that. That's a fun movie to me.
We have a podcast called Cinematic Relief, where we go watch a movie or what have you, and then talk about it. We did a Brightburn episode.
Ooh,
If you
I'll
ever
have
want
to check
hear,
it out.
hear what we thought about it.
Well, I feel like so many movies today, they like jam pack it with potential opportunities for like spin-offs and like sequels and shit. And I miss the days where movies were just made, you know,
Mm.
like back in like the Goonies era and the Beetlejuice era. Like,
Well, I don't want to burst your bubble. They are making, or have the potential to be making, an entire Brightburn universe.
all right.
Yeah,
well, you know,
did you see the
The end
mid-credit
credit,
scene?
yeah. There were credits after
news?
the. There was
oh
a scene
yeah,
after the
where
credit,
he like
yeah.
completely wreaks havoc on everything.
The guy giving the news, and he's like, "There's other ones."
Yeah, I just assumed it was him.
Yeah.
no,
just-
well, they're
just,
doing
like,
like a
messing
whole
with everything.
Justice League of these evil kids.
Well, I mean, that sounds fucking awesome. So
No, exactly.
I will be there in attendance, seeing all of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Wonder Woman was like a ghost that like strangles people with a rope or something. It
Oh,
was cool.
see, I saw that, but I just assumed it was him, like flying around the world and messing everything up.
Oh no, it's like
No, yeah.
Ooh, I
yeah.
like that idea. Okay, thank you
Cool.
for telling me.
All right. What's going?
I think it's your turn now.
It's my.
It's our final one.
turn. Final
Round
round.
For you,
For us.
For us.
Yes, or for you, or however you.
Whatever.
Yeah. Sorry, I've got a bit of a multiple choice question I'm looking at.
jeez.
Oh, right. Oh, I
Eric.
remember.
Tell me and Chris, Thunder and Lightning, respectively, from Thunder and Lightning Gaming, the popular YouTube channel, everything you know about Super Meat Boy.
Super Meat Boy.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. You're like giving me some serious nostalgia right now
Okay.
because Super Meat Boy was
Here's
one
my
of
dad.
No, he's not my dad. But funny, I actually saw that movie with
Yeah.
my dad many years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was giving me some like serious Captain Underpants vibes. It meets like Mr. Meaty, that really weird show.
Hold on, I gotta
Oh,
stop you. I oddly wanted him to mention Captain Underpants.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking, just keep going. Just keep going.
Well, probably because you picked Mr. Meat Boy or whatever.
Super
yeah,
Meat Boy.
Exactly. It's been a while.
well, his alternate ego, I can only assume, is Mr. Meat Boy.
Yeah, and like, okay, so basically Super Meat Boy is a comic book character. It's a movie that came out when we were younger, and it's basically like, picture like a baby, but made out of like fucking breakfast sausages and ground beef,
Okay.
wearing underpants and a cape. That's where like Captain Underpants came from. And,
Okay.
and speaking of like bright Bernie superheroes, he flies around and saves the day. It's kind of juvenile. It's like a kids kind of movie.
Yeah.
Super Meaty Boy, yeah. Super Meat Boy. Do you have questions?
Chris usually does
questions.
to,
Okay.
to bring it around.
I mean, can you tell me like what? Was he born this way, or is he like what's his? I can only imagine if there was a film, it was an origin story film.
Right. No. So he was
Especially if
not.
it came out in the 90s.
He was not born this way. So
Okay.
he was kind of like sweaty and got bullied a lot and stuff. And so he's riding his bike home, and bullies start chasing him. So he runs from these bullies into a meat factory that happens to contain radioactive alien waste.
Excellent.
Okay.
Of course.
And so while hiding from said bullies, he he falls into the radioactive waste, and because it's in a meat factory, he gains superpowers that are kind of like
Meat-based.
meat based. Yeah. And so I don't know. I just remember that like one famous scene where
Ooh,
this-
yes. Tell me the famous scene.
yeah, the lady, she's a bank teller, and some guy comes in to rob the bank, and she's hiding, and she's about to get shot, and then all of a sudden that fucking massive slimy spitty meatball goes flying across the room and splats right on the villain, and he's like stuck to the wall in the meat, and he saves the day. That's like one of the most famous scenes in Super Meaty Boy, the movie.
Oh, I remember it.
Yeah. How do you not remember that?
That'd be horrifying. Is that so? Is that
I mean, that's the basic.
Mr. Super Meaty Boy?
Yeah, that's the premise of the movie.
How do you spell Super Meat Boy?
SUPER
Yeah.
MEAT BOIII.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a
Did you say
classic
T?
movie.
Did you-
MEAT.
MEAT.
AT.
That's how you
Meat?
spell
I thought
meat,
I thought he
Chris.
I thought he was gonna throw man in there.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh.
No, he's a boy. He's not a man.
No, you're right. You're right. I
There's
heard
sequels.
M. I guess I ignored E. I heard M A and then T, and I was like, what?
Super Matt.
Super Matt Boy.
Yeah.
Super Meat Boy.
I'm glad he went with the I. That's what I
Yeah.
was hoping for. That's why I asked.
It was like the Soulja Boy era, you know. It's a classic film. So if you haven't seen it, you got to go see it.
But you said it's based off a comic book.
Yeah, I mean, I never read the comic book. I
Yeah,
saw the
well,
movie because
I-
it was
I was really hoping you'd say it was a prequel to Brightburn. I really was.
I mean, maybe there's like some
too late.
wacky universe. But fun fact, but I think it was directed by the like Diary of the Wimpy Kid movies.
Good.
Okay.
It's got
Cool.
that vibe. But so yeah, that's Super Meat Boy.
Awesome.
Super Meat Boy.
I mean, that is how you spelled it. All right. Tell him what Mr. Superman Meat
No.
Boy is.
Points
Points.
first.
Oh.
Do we
he
have a
knew
tie
that.
game right now?
No, well, unfortunately
No.
for
Two
you,
versus
you
1.5.
didn't tell us what it actually was.
Ugh.
So I don't
So,
think you
yeah,
could win
so-
unless we
well,
fail this next
Yeah,
one.
we could always fuck it up. But we did get 2 points on Friday the 13th. But how many points do we want to give Eric for?
You know
so
what?
it's
The
so
Super
it's
Meat Boy
4,
movie.
So you have 4 points, right? Because you got both.
3.5, I think.
Oh, you got 1.5 for RuPaul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay.
The
In-
first guest to care about the points.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very competitive.
And you have a solid 3.
Yeah, so
We have
it's 3.5.
you
It's
have 3.
As of this second, it's 3 to 3.5.
You know, I have a couple of options for the next round. I might have to blow you out of the water.
Oh shit.
He-
Okay.
Here's the thing. I want to make it interesting, Anthony. I want to make it interesting. Let's give him a 1.5.
I mean, I was gonna give him that anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked.
So enlighten me on
brought to the
Super
table
Meat
Super
Boy.
Meat
So it's
Boy.
not a cult classic film?
It's not a cult classic film. It is a cult classic video game.
Ooh, okay. So
So
close.
back in the like mid 2000s, there was like a resurgence of indie games. And an indie developer is just like an indie musician or whatever. It's a developer who like makes the game on his own and like puts it out like himself, and then it gets like super popular. And Super Meat Boy was kind of like at the helm of that. Like I was like one of the first big ones. And basically Super Meat Boy is it's an incredibly hard platformer where you can like you do play a little like glob of meat. He doesn't wear underwear, but he is just like a little square of meat, and you can like jump off walls, and that's the whole mechanic. And basically you just have to like get through these levels as quick as possible, and they like it's a very difficult game, and it gets super hard very quickly. But it was the first big indie game to be like, yo, indie games are like here and they're like good.
Damn. Good for Super Meat Boy. though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yes, spoiler alert. Sorry to break your hearts, listeners, but that famous meatball scene doesn't actually exist. You know,
it could, though.
I'm gonna go write the script after this.
I was just going to say.
If you're listening, buy my script. Oh gosh.
Oh,
All right. Last
Ooh.
round, last turn. Okay. Eric's got some decision making.
Yes,
to
he
do.
does.
I feel like I want to give you one that you probably wouldn't know a lot about, but you should.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. That's the
Alright.
name of the
Only
game.
because of like society. I don't know. But then the other one's like maybe not. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to win, give us the hardest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be like stupid. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. We've yet to use our imagination. We're good at that, Eric. We could come up with something.
All right. It's kind of okay. Fuck it.
Okay.
Tell me everything you know about Nicki Minaj.
Oh, well, okay. I mean, where do I begin? She's a rapper. She's from New Jersey, so she claims she has an awful accent. She has a fake butt. She I don't know if she
Chris
got-
like knows everything. Imagine.
I don't know if she got like pregnant recently or if she's ever been pregnant. She's been out of the news for a little bit. I think what's her name? The I think she kind of like took over for Nicki Minaj. What's your name,
What are you
Eric?
talking about?
What's
Are
her
you referring
name?
to Iggy Azalea?
No, you know who I'm talking about.
Cardi B.
Cardi B. I feel like
Oh,
Cardi
oh.
B took over for Nicki Minaj in the public's eye.
Yeah, sure. You're killing it. Keep going.
I mean,
Give me
beyond
some
that,
hit songs.
Super bass.
oh, no, I'll give you a hit song.
That was one of them.
Sure?
What the
There
fuck?
are none because she's not that good.
I said, give me a hit song, super bass. No.
no. Well, my point was, doesn't have any.
Okay. Well, she does have hits. That's
Sure, then
a
throw them out
fact.
there. Throw them out there. We're on a
Okay,
team.
Super bass, like I just said, that's probably her.
Name us another one.
Holy shit! Let me talk, please. Super bass is probably her most popular one, as far as I'm concerned. She did. Oh, there's another song I really like by her, but it's not hers. It's a David Guetta song, so I guess that doesn't count. Oh man, I feel like as soon as I hang up the podcast, I'm gonna.
Her entire discography
There's
is like
just
in your
gonna be
head.
like, oh yeah, and this one and this one. Don't sing them. She was on that song with Jessie J, and I can't remember the fucking name of that song either. That song was
Chris
called.
is looking it up.
Chris, don't Google it.
I'm texting. I promise.
That song was called. Oh man, I'm ruining it. Boom boom. Thank you for cheating for me. That other, she's got another song. I had a long time ago. I had an iPod, and it had two.
Long ago, I
It
had
had,
an iPod.
it had two Nicki Minaj songs on it. One was Super Bass, and one was not Poker Face, because that's Lady Gaga.
Oh my god.
Get
Get these boys some help.
I can't remember the name. There's another song that you're gonna say, and I'm gonna be like, "Ah, there it is."
What's her birth name?
Oh, I don't know that. Do you know her birth name?
Nicole Monogé.
That was okay. That was a
Good
good attempt.
Like if I didn't know anything, I'll let you continue.
God, honestly, you said Nicki Minaj, and I was like, well, we win. And then I started thinking about it. I just don't know anything about this.
I know. At first,
singer.
I'm like, oh shit, I should have picked my. name.
I feel like I got a good amount in there. I knew the basics.
How old is she?
I'm gonna say 29.
Where did she go to school?
Okay.
I'm trying to think of things to ask.
New Jersey High.
All right, is that your knowledge on Nicki Minaj?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna call it a wrap.
I'm so disappointed in myself. I feel like a year ago. If you
I am
asked me
too.
this.
You guys are getting a 1 on that.
Wow.
What
She-
what's the other song, Eric? Please, I'm gonna die.
It was called Bang Bang. So when you said Boom Boom, I was like, oh, you're close.
Oh, whatever. No, the name Nicki Minaj songs until
Okay,
I tell you to stop doing so.
Super Bass, Moment for Life with Drake. That's a huge hit.
Okay.
What else? Your Love. Pound the Alarm.
That
Starships.
one. That's the one that in my head I was like, don't say Poker
Bees
Face.
in
It's
the
not
Trap.
called Poker
Come on.
Face. I've
Bitches
Pound the
ain't
Alarm.
shit, and they
what
ain't
was
saying
the
nothing.
What was the David Guetta song she was on?
Turn Me On.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go on Google.
I don't
now.
know it too well, but I do know that song. She's not from New Jersey.
Good job.
Where's she from?
She is from a Southside
Hey
Jamaica,
Mama
Queens.
is what I was thinking of.
Oh, okay. I know that song. She's from Queens, New York. She has a New York accent.
Oh, whatever.
But she went to
It sounds very fake whenever I hear her.
It is very over the top. But she went to that famous high school, LaGuardia,
Ah.
Oh,
which is
okay.
isn't that where like Fame takes place or something? The
Is it-
musical or the movie.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not
LaGuardia
sure.
Performance Art School. In
No,
New
I
York.
would believe that.
She's
if
an
you told me
actress, basically.
that. Sorry. How many points did you give us?
You got a 1 on that. I'm sorry.
That's fair. No, that's fair. We still win.
At first,
I mean,
what?
I don't know. I'll do the math later.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
still talking.
But when I first said Nicki Minaj and Chris is like, "Oh, I got this," I'm like, "Ah, damn, I should have
I
picked
mean,
my
I
other
knew all the basics
Yeah,
for
you-
somebody who
you-
doesn't know her.
you jumped right into it, and I was like, really?
You were pretty
And then
confident
you-
with that New Jersey stuff, though.
Well, usually that's where
But you know
over
what?
the top accents come from.
You know what? You get points for the effort, though.
Thank you.
That's what matters at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, I mean, I knew the basics of somebody who doesn't know her that well.
Yeah, there you go.
I have to do some math, so keep talking about whatever you want to talk about, bros.
All right. Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
In
You
that
as well. We're gonna have to have you come on, do more stuff, and
I'm so down to
yeah.
come back. I'm happy to be here.
thank you.
This space is very cool.
Yeah, nobody ever really talks about Anthony's room either.
I'm trying not to get distracted by looking at everything. There's a lot to look at. Oh,
Yeah, I have a
just-
lot of. I mean, people who listen to every episode know this, but I have a lot of like posters and stuff around my room
Yeah.
and stuff.
I love the Pez collection specifically.
Oh yeah, well that's been going since I was a kid. I got the whole Mario.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then I got the they're over here. I don't have the full set yet. That's what I'm not at. But those are Pokemon.
I like the Hannah Montana.
Thanks. I actually just got that. It's empty because I haven't used it yet.
Iconic.
It was from Chris's sister.
There you go.
All right, with a 4.5, we're tied, baby.
Wow.
Wow.
Again.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So this has happened before.
It's
Twice. This has only
literally
ever
just
happened twice.
Yeah.
Should we do one more round?
Well,
No,
we
no,
have
we
a
have
rule.
a tiebreaker.
Okay.
And I will explain it to you. So,
Sweet.
Oh.
I have a list of categories, and they are in the style of like blank versus blank. So, I do not participate in the tiebreaker. It's gonna be you versus Chris, and what it's gonna be is
Guitarist versus pianist.
I'm gonna randomly pick one of the things I have, and I'm gonna pick who gets what based on what I think you guys know about these things, and I'm gonna give Chris one. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give each of you a minute and a half to like sell me on it.
Okay.
So like for example, last time it was Thor and Static Shock, so two thunder-based superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave Catherine one, and I gave Chris the other one. And basically, I need you to like, how would you describe it, Chris? Like,
Explain why the other one's better. Whatever you have,
Over
you
the
have
other
to.
one?
You have
yeah.
to.
Okay.
But I would spend more time talking yours up rather
Right.
than bashing Chris's.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. This is
Okay.
gonna be so good, Chris. This is gonna be so good, Chris.
Oh
All right.
boy, here we
All
go.
right, hang on. I need to make a timer. All right. Whoops. I did it again. I started a 13-second timer by mistake. All right. A minute and a half. All right. The two topics are JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Fist of the North Star. So they're two
Oh.
animes.
Okay.
Who gets
so-
what?
Chris, you're gonna go first.
Yes.
You're gonna tell me you're gonna sell me on Fist of the
Yep,
North
yep,
Star.
yeah,
And
I
you're
assumed.
gonna, when it's your turn, sell me on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay.
So, Chris, you're up first, and go.
Well, for those of you who are classic anime fans, Fist of the North Star is the predecessor of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Some would consider it better. It has a classic over-the-top anime style. It can really give you some nostalgia feelings. It has an amazing story about a hero and his adventures, and the whole arc is very epic and over the top. It's a martial arts style anime, but not your typical martial arts. I can't believe that you randomized and those two came up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Well, each number is two.
Oh, okay. People's heads explode from punching them in that show. I've seen that clip.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
So why should I watch Fist of the North Star and not JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Well, because that hack, what's his name, forgets everything.
Araki.
Araki based all of his stuff, even his animation style, off of Fist of the North Star. So, why not just watch the original?
Interesting.
I'm so sorry,
Okay.
JoJo.
You have 15 seconds to fill.
I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Whoa.
No, Fist of the North Star is good. It's the original. Watch it.
All right, cool. All right. Eric, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and go.
Okay, so JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is much more important in my opinion. I know Chris said oh, why not watch the original? The original's always better. But JoJo's Bizarre Adventure
Yes.
opened the door to an entirely way larger and more important franchise. Business is booming. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is an anime about a little monkey that wears boots. No, it's not Curious George. It's an iconic cartoon figure. Children love JoJo and all of his bizarre adventures. Yes, respect to the original, but JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, it's just more of even the title is more broad. You could go anywhere. You could go to the underworld, cave diving, outer space, the jungle. You know what I mean? They sell toys at Toys R Us, all about him. He has a collab album with Peppa Pig coming out this fall. It'll all streaming platforms. So do you get what I'm saying? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is more of a cash cow. It's a business is booming franchise, tons of money. So respect to the other one, but it hasn't had as much of a impact on culture that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're
What's
saying.
what's my time? What's my time?
20 seconds
All
left.
right, yeah. So if you haven't had the chance, go check out the television shows, comic books, video games, toys, music, merchandise, clothing line, boots. Business is booming. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Hold on. Hold on. 2 members of your band and your manager watch this TV show, and we talk about it a lot. How is that? How is that your attempt at JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Well, you know,
who's the other?
I'm
who
in my
else
own
watches
little
it?
world
Logan does.
sometimes.
He is watching JoJo,
Oh, interesting.
and we talk about it at practice.
do you really?
So
like
Eric,
I said, I'm in my
Eric-
own little world sometimes.
Eric clearly wins.
Hey! You know it.
But I gave so much actual information.
No, I know. I didn't say you had to though.
It's about how you sell the
It's
product.
about how you sell
Okay,
it.
all right.
I have
See,
never
I went
seen
for
JoJo's
less
Bizarre
selling and
Adventure.
more actuality, but he did.
I
he,
didn't diss.
He brought it home.
I don't. What's the other one?
Fist of the North Star.
I did not diss Fist of the North Star. I said respect to the original.
Yeah, you actually you screwed up because you gave him the information
I know,
that
I
his
did.
show is a derivative of your show, so he was like all mad respect to the original.
I
You
wish
had to
I
spin
didn't
it.
know what Fist of the North Star was, because I could come up with so much good BS
And
for
you
disclaimer.
Fist
could do
of the
that
North
anyways.
Star. I know, but I thought I had enough. I thought he was gonna. Honestly, I thought he was gonna fall on his face. I thought he was gonna have
he
nothing.
hasn't fallen on his face once.
No, I know, I know.
4 times in a row, I was like, improv now, and he was like, I'm on it.
I have no idea what either of those two things were that we were just talking about.
Oh, you
Is
need
Jo-
to.
well, who is JoJo? So
Oh,
it's not a
so-
monkey with cute
No,
little
no, no.
boots.
So I don't know. I don't know much about Fist of the North Star. Chris pretty much it's a classic martial arts anime where it's like I'm using real martial arts, but it's a TV show.
in Magic, probably.
Magic probably.
So it ain't a monkey.
JoJo's Bizarre.
No, it's not a monkey.
JoJo's
Damn.
Bizarre Adventure is another martial arts show, except you have this thing called a stand, which is basically like a ghost that fights for you.
Okay.
Yeah, and they
And
all have different abilities.
The more
like
you
it's,
know.
it's not just all like punching. It's like I'm the fire one. I'm the one that controls minds.
And
Stuff
it's-
like that.
Ooh.
It follows a family called the Joestars
Yeah.
from the 1800s to modern day.
And then that spawns JoJo.
No, every single season is a new main character, and each one has the nickname JoJo.
So there's
All right,
Jonathan Joestar, there's Joseph Joestar, there's Jotaro Kujo, and they're all, so that's great grandfather, grandson, and they
Gotcha.
all have the nickname JoJo, and so it's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's the same family, it follows the same family,
But different JoJos.
but different
Yeah,
JoJos
yeah,
each.
yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
They're all related, and they all have the same abilities as one another.
There you
basically,
go. Well, you see
but-
what I mean when you got the Bizarre Adventure title.
Yeah.
That gives you a lot to
Oh,
work
yeah.
with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, great job, Eric.
Thank you very
Great
much.
job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that Peppa Pig album.
Oh, the
Jojo
collaborative
the monkey,
album, the Target exclusive.
Oh, dude, did you say it was a Target exclusive? That would have been perfect. That would have been the cherry on the top.
No, but there you go. And when you're there, you can get a T-shirt. You get the merch
Cool.
too. You know.
Yeah.
that
This was a
too
fun
funny.
game, so I
Yeah.
won, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you
Hey!
won.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like the
you
first
win.
guest to win in a while.
Really? Really?
I mean, I don't remember because the episodes we recorded in season 0 from like a year ago. But
Right,
like,
right.
This is
yeah,
fun.
the
Do you
first-
do this every
the,
week?
The first winner of
Every other week.
of season 1, the first guest winner.
Yeah, you're the first winner of the season.
I'm honored.
And you get to take home the link to this so you can share it. Thank you, everybody.
What a prize! I love that.
Yeah, and hey, look at that, Catherine. It's we're at 55 and a half minutes. It's almost like I said an hour, and Eric was like, "All right,
I'll
I know
respect
how,
that
I know
amount
how
of
to
time.
keep it to an hour."
I'll
Catherine.
respect that amount of time and won't go 40 minutes over.
Oh
you
wow!
mean
Hey, but you know,
you mean I won't have to edit this down into an hour and a half, sort of listenable podcast?
well, you know what? Sometimes the conversation is just great, and you can't.
Oh,
cut it
yeah.
off, you know what I mean?
No, you were a fantastic
No,
guest,
well,
Eric.
no. Yes, what you said. Sometimes the conversation is great, but sometimes Catherine talks about the hit reality show Love Island for like literally 25 minutes.
We love you, Catherine.
We
and
love
we love
a
having
reality
you on the show.
TV stand here.
Yeah, and I feel like in season 0 we had a Netflix through line. In this season, we're starting to get a reality TV show
Yeah,
through line.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Now I'm already thinking of like, ooh, what, am I gonna be on season 2?
Oh, dude, we'll have you on whenever you
and
want.
Stuff like that.
Next thing we gotta have you do is the Let's Play. We gotta have
Yeah,
you play
yeah.
some video games with us.
I am so
Yeah,
down. If
video
you want to see
games.
us play Friday the 13th or other fun video games,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I will come back. I would love to.
Thank
But
you
yeah,
so much, Eric.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you
Oh,
for
yeah.
coming. Follow Eric on all of his
All
things.
social media, Duke Dono. I've just started dabbling in YouTube, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Look forward to some fucking nonsense on that channel. Yeah, follow me on Insta
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Twitter if you want to have my like 2 a.m. thoughts. Anyway,
And follow us. Subscribe and like
Yeah.
if you liked, and
Yeah.
leave a comment.
Thunder and Lightning.
Thunder and Lightning. You're already here. If you're here, you're here.
Yeah, if you're here, you've made
yeah,
it.
Thunder and Lightning. The hotel is where the cow is.
Yes! Oh, yes!
Boom.
That was from this podcast. No, that was from Earthbound. Right,
Nice drop.
our catchphrase.
That is a
hey, while we're at
Thunder
it,
and Lightning
follow
deep
Set the
cut.
Nation, the band
Oh,
Eric
yeah.
and I are in.
new music coming soon.
Soon. Yeah.
Very
Actually,
soon.
already coming,
Very
sort
soon.
of.
Yeah, new music already come. Follow us on YouTube.
Yeah, we
Follow
got
everybody on
Follow
YouTube.
everybody.
Go
Follow
to
everybody in
YouTube,
this room.
just
Follow
click
Charles
sub-
Martinet.
Go to YouTube, just click subscribe on the first channel you see, and then click subscribe on every channel you
Yeah,
see.
exactly. We're all connected. Come hang out with us in our little virtual world we've created.
Yeah.
All right. And
But
that'll
tell
do
us
it
where
for
the
us.
cow is.
All right.
I've been Thunder,
I'm Lightning.
And I'm Eric.
and we'll see you next time.
Oh, he did it perfect.
yeah,
did it perfect.
he respected you.
I was made for this shit.
Catherine comes in. Oh, we just had her recently. That's what we're shooting.
Right.
Catherine comes in. Oh, you're still going? We're still
yeah.
talking
Yeah,
about
why
this?
not?
Sure.
This is the end credits.
Catherine comes in, and he goes, "I'm Thunder," and she instantly goes, "And I'm Lightning," and I'm like, I guess I'm And.
and that's Chris in the corner.
Yeah, exactly.